Hello and welcome to the Martin Wealth Solutions monthly wealth tip. I'm your host, Jim Martin, and it's my goal every month to bring you something of value that will help you on your retirement journey. Today, we're talking about investing and the election. If you haven't heard, there is an election coming up, and a lot of people, they're a bit concerned about how their portfolios will perform depending upon who's elected in the next couple weeks. So let's start with the facts. If we look back historically, the market doesn't care what party is elected to the White House. In fact, the market has performed well, no matter if it's a Republican or a Democrat. So the market tends to favor gridlock when one party doesn't control everything. Now, I know many people are saying this time it's different. And I think that's fair. Every time is different. The outcomes generally are the same, however, when we weigh this out over time. Now, that doesn't mean the market's not going to go up or it's not going to go down, but markets generally care about two things. They care about profits and they care about potential. So markets are looking at how much am I making now and how much will I make in the future. What I would encourage you to do is if you do have concerns is to evaluate your portfolios. Make sure that you rebalance those relative to your risk tolerance. In fact, if you've not taken a risk tolerance questionnaire, I encourage you to take one. If you don't have one, send me a message. We're happy to send you one so you can understand if your risk in your portfolios match what your risk actually is now. You see, a lot of people, because of the market run up we've had over the last couple of years, are more than likely taking more risk than they understand in their portfolios. And if the market were to pull back, it could have an impact on their portfolios. So I do believe this is a great time to measure your risk, make sure you're still invested appropriately for where you want to invest relative to your risk tolerance. And if you need to make changes, do it while the market's up, not necessarily while the market's down. Do I think the election is going to move the market? I don't know. Historically, again, if we look at the facts, elections and markets are not correlated. With that said, it's always important to weigh the pros and cons of investing, understand that markets do go up and they do go down, and to address your risk along the way. If you would like us to do a risk assessment on your portfolio, in the email below, click the link and schedule a 20-minute consultation with myself and my team. And we're happy to let you know if your risk matches your portfolio. And if not, it's probably time to make some changes to make sure your portfolio matches your risk. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. And remember, plan well and retire happy.